How you guys doing?
Did you enjoy that live technique?
Oh, yeah. Linebacker, that's what you live for, running and hitting. So.
And that's pretty common in college practices, isn't it?
Somewhat. It depends. Some colleges are going back and forth, especially my first 3 years. Oh, I'm sorry. With Coach Kelly, it was a little bit less. He brought a little bit of that pro, but college you will hit a little bit more, yeah.
With obviously JOK hurt, Jordan retiring, how much more do you feel like there's more being thrown at you, put on your plate, or more expectation-wise?
I think
than what even maybe when you got drafted?
I think it just creates a lot of opportunity for the whole room and rooms for guys to step up, whether on the field, in leadership roles, all those ways. And I think we've got a great room to be able to do that.
Before Jordan left, what kind of wisdom did he instill on you, being a linebacker?
Yeah, I learned a lot from him, even just in the OTA process, just being able to watch how he carried himself. I mean, you don't play that long in the league and do what he did by doing things wrong. So watching just how he prepared before practice and what he would do in the meeting room and things like that is a lot of what I learned from him.
The other day, the hit you put on Samson, I mean, was it a topic of conversation when you guys reviewed the film or anything?
You always love defense. You always love big hits, so you always look forward to seeing those on any film. So that was a fun one.
We learned that Jason Tarter also has a master's in bioengineering.
Yeah. We never crossed paths there, but he did tell me he would have been teaching my classes, some of them. So that's pretty cool, and we kind of think similarly, which definitely helps.
How much more? I mean, you talked when you talked before about the pre-snap reads and the importance of that, and kind of how much more comfortable do you feel like just right now in that part of your game?
Yeah, I think every day I come out here I feel more comfortable. I think the big part of it is getting reps on the field and also in the film room, watching things I can correct, and then also watching the offense and seeing certain tendencies you're going to get that are different from college now and things like that.
Within the film room, still it's early, but what do you think would be the biggest difference from the defense you played at UCLA compared to the defense you're learning now?
Here we're going to attack, and regardless of the defense you play as a backer, you got to be able to run, hit, and find the ball. So that all stays the same, just a little bit more of a attack style here.
More aggressive.
Yes, sir.
First off, jumping over to you, because I want to first apologize for disrespecting your game. You really play football. You got drafted. Like, who was this guy? But I went back to the film. You like that. Tell me back when you was a walk-on, how does that affect you now? What type of lessons you learned then that you put into now on training?
I think that goes back even to before I was a walk-on. I think even when I was little, I always had the chip on my shoulder. I got a brother 2 years older than me, so he always had the size advantage. And, I was always trying to do whatever it took to win, and I think that's just stayed with me. As a walk-on, it was the same thing, be willing to do whatever it takes, and that chip's not something that's ever going to leave. So it's the same type of work ethic and mentality that I take here.
Carson, when you look back to when you got here following the draft, rookie minicamp, etc., where do you think you've grown the most?
I think really in all aspects. I think just on the field, I've grown in just understanding our defense, understanding the offense and what offenses in the NFL like to do and things like that. And then just as a person too, I think coming out here and being in a new area has helped me grow.
So when you talk about that chip on your shoulder, so now you're the first pick in the second round. You're not that unnoticed guy. How do you keep that?
I think, like I said, it's been with me since I've been. I mean, I can't remember a time where I haven't wanted to go out there and try and be the best I can when I'm on the field. And so I think it's just keeping that same mentality, making sure that whatever's happening, it's my goal to try and be the hardest worker I could possibly be.
So it's not like I've arrived,
No.
Nothing like
I
that.
think every day I'm trying to get better than the day before.
Stepping in as a rookie and using the green dot, being the defensive communicator, that's not the easiest thing to do when you're first coming into the league. Just what's that challenge been like for you, and why have you been able to adjust so seamlessly to be able to do that?
Yeah, I think for me, I just want to be prepared and ready to be able to do whatever they want me to do, and if that's what they're asking me to do, I got to be able to go out there and make sure that all the communication's good and we're able to run the defense how we want to run it.
A few more.
How was practice? Tackling to the ground, we haven't seen that.
I love it. I mean, you talk to the defense, we're all excited about any live period we get because that's what we love to do is get guys on the ground.
Did you do that at UCLA?
We would do that, yeah.
what is your impression of, Jim Schwartz and just what he's asking of you guys up in that front seven?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, what we want to be as a defense, we want to be physical, we want to play fast, and we want to have some swag and some passion out there. And I think when you bring all that together, you get a defense that's going to be really great.
It's like watching 95 looking.
I think everybody's going to have the same reaction to watching him.
From walk on to first pick of the second round, can you just describe like those emotions that you felt like during that time?
It was definitely a great feeling to see all the work that I'd put come to fruition there. But now it's the next step and trying to keep pushing and keep going.